It's a movie review for Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Um, so yeah, I really liked this movie. It's about Jake Gyllenhaal in Afghanistan. He's, I believe, a Green Beret, and um, it's the interpreter. Dar Salim is an interpreter, and so basically, I'll do non spoilers in the beginning. So like they're both going through. He's a sergeant, Jake Gyllenhaal. They have a group of guys, and he's the interpreter, and it kind of is like they're them going out in Afghanistan fighting the Taliban, and they get themselves in some situations. They're both saving each other's lives, and it's a really good movie. Came out this year. Um, Very well made. Um, I mean, with Guy Ritchie, I like his first two movies a lot: Snatched, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. But I don't know. Other than that, I haven't been a massive fan. I mean, I think I saw The Man from Uncle. I thought that was okay. I mean, this is probably, I think, the best I've seen from him in a while. So yeah, he did a really good job. Jake Gyllenhaal's a really good actor, um, and the interpreter is really good too, Dar Salam. So yeah, I was definitely impressed. Um, it's about 2 hours long. It's really good. It's a good action movie. It's a good war movie, and some great acting from Jake Gyllenhaal. It's really intense. So I guess I'll go into spoilers. But yeah, the cinematography is really good. There is some shaky cam and stuff, but it's trying to be like in the middle of a fight a lot of times. So so the first half of the movie is, or maybe like 60% of the is Jake Gyllenhaal with the interpreter. They're going out, and one of the times they're like paying off like a guy that's giving them info, and the guy won't give them what they want, and they already paid him some money, and then Dar Salam is like, well, let's just pay him more. And then Jake Gyllenhaal's like, "Oh, we'll pay him more when we know the information he's giving is correct." Um, and but Dar Salam doesn't like that, so he just grabs some more money and gives it to the guy. And Jake Gyllenhaal kind of gets pissed at that, and he's like, he's not following my orders. But they respect each other, and then later after that, they're going on another mission, and they're gonna get ambushed because another guy that they're with, another Afghani, um, has sold them out, and Dar Salam realizes this, tells Jake Gyllenhaal that, and basically, and then Dar Salam starts beating the guy up, and they find out that the Taliban has the guy's family, so that's why he sold them out. So they're both saving each other's butts, and it's just really well done. and then about halfway through, they're on another mission, and they get ambushed. Basically, all of the guys that Jake Gyllenhaal's with get killed, except for him and Dar, and they're on the run from Taliban. And then they escape them a few times, and then Jake Gyllenhaal gets shot. He gets shot in the leg too, shot in the arm, shot in the leg, and Dar es Salaam is like 100 kilometers or more away from a main military American military base. So he has to push him through on this cart throughout, Afghanistan, which is like almost all mountains, and it's brutal. Um, and he pushes them throughout all these mountains, and it's just like really intense. Um, the cinematographer shot some of the Halo TV series. I didn't see that. London Has Fallen. So, oh, Rocket Man, camera and electrical department. So, and some of Black Mirror. I haven't watched Black Mirror in a while, but yeah, it's a really good movie. It's very intense. And then after he finally is able to rescue Jake Gyllenhaal, Jake gets into the hospital for like a month or two, and then he's back home in the U.S. and he's trying to find out what happened to Dar, and he finds out that after that he became kind of like a folk hero in Afghanistan because of like it's just, I mean, just brutal going over 100 kilometers of hills and rivers um and mountains to save Jake Gyllenhaal, and the Taliban doesn't like that, so he's on their top 10 list to get him. So then he had to run, and he's in hiding. Um, and Dar's in hiding with his wife and his little kid, who's like 3 months old. So Jake Gyllenhaal's trying to get him out, trying to get him a visa. It's taking forever. And then finally, he goes and talks to like his commander, and they finally get him a visa, but they don't know where he is. So then he has to go back and extract him from Afghanistan and bring him back with his wife and kid. And yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's it's probably one of the best war movies I've seen in a while, especially about Afghanistan or Iraq. But trying to think, a while back there was another one. I forget the name of it. And it's about a base in Afghanistan that's at the bottom of a bunch of hill mountains, and they get ambushed. I think Scott Eastman was in it. Um, Wait, what was that called? The Outpost. Yeah, that was really good too. And Orlando Bloom was in that too. Um, yeah, that's a really good movie too. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this, especially if you're into war movies or into the Afghanistan, movies about that. So, and it's not based on a true story. It's just kind of based on stories from Afghanistan about interpreters and the soldiers that they served with. But man, it would be man that war. Jeez, it's just terrible. Just the terrain is so brutal. And I'm not sure if they shot there, but I know that Afghanistan is like mostly mountains and valleys and hills. So at the end of the credits, the photographs of real life soldiers with Afghan interpreters are shown. Originally titled The Interpreter, it was changed to Guy Ritchie's The Covenant in order to avoid any confusion with the earlier The Covenant. So, um, yeah, I made like 21 million in the theater. Um, but yeah, just a really good movie. Great acting, very brutal. The last act is really good. I mean, I think the whole movie's really good, but the last act's really intense when he's in there and trying to rescue him and his wife and kid. Especially this scene that's on a dam is very well done. So yeah, good job, Guy Ritchie. Haven't been a massive fan, recently, but I think this is a really good movie, and I would definitely recommend it. Um, good job, Dar Salam. Is he in anything that I've seen else? Apparently, he's in a Game of Thrones, or he's in a couple. He's in some Game of Thrones episodes as as Otho or Q Ortho. I don't know. Q Otho. Um, but yeah, I don't know. This guy's been in a bunch of stuff, but I haven't seen a lot of it. He's in a movie called Void, not The Void, which I just reviewed. There's like a bunch of movies called Void or The Void. But yeah, I've always liked Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a really good actor. Um, I think he always puts in a interesting, intense performance. So, but yeah, I definitely recommend it. Um, Check it out. It's yeah, it's really good. But yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.